He's become such a famous guy now. I have to ask him for his autograph. Now JR is taking some video of our new studios at WNWR, which is a 50,000 watt Philadelphia station. And it affords us to do a talk show in 3 states and across the country on the web is WNWR.com.
Right.
And it has a beautiful facility. Right, Robin? Get a shot of her.
It's wonderful here. Many lovely studios, and couldn't ask for a nicer facility, nicer equipment to work with here.
Yeah.
And thanks to JR, we're where we are. He's been a major help to us, and very appreciative of his assistance.
He definitely should get an award for his camera work at all the different affairs. We're going to be with Al Martino tonight in Wildwood. I keep saying that.
North Wildwood.
North Wildwood. At an Italian festival. I hope they have good food.
Well, I would hope so.
And our Cruiser 92.1, if you see up there, is the little station with the big heart that carries RJ's disco show across the United States. We do it there at 92.1 on a Friday night, and then we make CDs and mail them out to various stations that want to carry the show. This show comes from one spot, and we send it out over the internet. And stations either pick us up or don't pick us up. And so we never know really how many people are listening until we get our emails the following week or following day. And it's called Something to Say with RJ. I've wanted to do it before I retire. I did a talk show for many, many years. I love disco. Disco's been my life. I had a dance show, and that was 20 years on television and 20 years on radio. And now I said, the last few months of my life, maybe a year, I'll sign for a talk show and do a talk show again. But I did, how long did I do a talk show before? 7 years ago, I did a talk show for about 10 years. 10 years.
Something like that.
And it was a lot of fun. Then I stopped doing it on, I went strictly with the disco show. Now we're back with Something to Say, and we're talking about young people's sponsors and people that pertain to young people's paraphernalia, like clothing and soda pop and potato chips and you name it. We have even a newspaper that's supporting us, one of the great Philadelphia Evening Bulletin in Philadelphia, who's been trying to make a comeback. They've been the #1 station for many years. We're also endorsing Dish TV over Comcast because Dish TV, how many years have we had it at our home, Robin?
At least 4 or 5 years.
4 or 5 years, and we're so happy with it. And not because it's cheaper, because we have the top grade. We get the super channels from Hollywood, KTLA,
right.
Channel 5, what else?
And Denver, KWGN.
Channel 2.
Right, and then...
KPIX,
right,
New York
Channel
City.
11, New York.
Of course, Chicago,
Yes,
everybody gets. WGN. So we love to watch the other cities. And because we go back and forth to our other house in San Francisco, and I'm friendly with my other stations that carry us in Hollywood, I like to keep abreast. I'd rather have the super channels at my house than HBO. Everybody can have HBO. So anyway, Dish is the only one that serves, you know, these super channels. And in the meantime, I was told by the vice president, they have multilingual channels. I didn't know that.
Oh, yes.
We'll talk about that later on in the show today. That they carry Spanish, all Hungarian, Jewish, German. I was not aware of that. It's the only, so that's why Dish is a very important cable facility, and it comes over a little dish on your roof. So we're going to talk about that today. We're going to talk about so many nice Philadelphia personalities that are going to visit the show in the next few weeks, and I hope you enjoy your stay. You can tape as much as you want today's show on this. What day is it?
Today is Saturday, June the 24th, 2006.
And we're going down to celebrate a big party with Al Martino in Wildwood. Last time we were with him, he was at the Kimmel Center, and then of course you sang at the Carnegie Hall.
Yes,
I want to mention that tonight.
And the Kimmel Center too.
That's right.
I was very fortunate to do that.
So make yourself at home, J.R. Miller, our web thrower. Enjoy yourself, and if I can help you in any way, I'll surely stay out of your way of your camera, all right? And I thank you. And I'm going to get Terry Ruggles to hire my wife. So
Oh,
she can work down at Channel 10 and I'll stay up here.
that would be convenient.
Terry's a wonderful guy. We met him at the Broadcast Pioneers luncheon. What was it? 2 days ago.
Wednesday.
Wednesday. Yeah. Today is Saturday. Time is flying so quick. I can't wait to get on the air. I get all excited.
You're like a little kid.
I'm like a little kid.
At the amusement park.
You know, I get more excited about talk shows, JR. You have to hear this. Than I do with the music.
I know.
I've done music, with Dick Clark for 7 years, every day on American Bandstand. My own show, 20 years. The talk show, I've been away from 7 years. I've longed to come back to talk. I think because if we can just change one person's opinion about something that's not good, we've accomplished something. And I don't have to go to the smutty talk like, the Howard Stern fans. They got to talk about sex and stuff like that to get attention. We have enough to talk about right here that will bring people's attention. Try to educate them. I don't mean being boring. I mean try to educate them. And you'll be surprised, a lot of people don't know what's going on. And I don't care if they're, German, Irish, Jewish, Hungarian,
Well, everybody listens to this.
black or white. It's an
This is an
interracial and international
really.
station that we are on. And it's multicultural.
Very much so.
That's the proper
Very,
word.
very much so.
WNWR is multicultural. And that's that means everyone's welcome. And that's why we're one of the few English-speaking shows on this station. But we welcome everyone. And if someone has an opposing viewpoint, which a lot of stations will not give you an opposing viewpoint, we still believe in the old doctrine from the FCC, the fairness doctrine. If I say something about J.R. Miller or Joe Gezoxtehagen, she's allowed to say, hey, I want equal time to rebut you, Ronnie. And, hey, you're welcome to rebut Ron Joseph anytime. I'm not always right, but I try to find out the information before I pass it on to anybody. That's about all. Make yourself at home.
Okay,
Coca-Cola,
that's
water.
a wrap. That'll be a wrap. So.
Okay.
Ha ha
I
ha.
want to reach Atlantic City.
You sound great.
All right, now let me hear you, Robin.
Well, all right.
Let me hear you.
Here I
Go ahead.
am. I'm here, but I don't hear myself.
Okay, I don't.